Okay, so hello. I'm back on again. I was doing music things for the cartoon earlier on, and it's not working out. I tried to stream, but I've only got my laptop that works with the music stuff because it's all Apple. So this is not Apple stuff, what I'm using here. I'm using PC stuff. And my problem is I don't know what programs to use on the PC for music, and I only know how to use Logic and stuff like that. So when I plug me computer, me keyboard or piano in, I can't record on here. So I try to do it upstairs with the laptop, and OBS is crashing all the time. And I don't know if it's that interesting, honestly, to just watch me like figure out how to write a song. Maybe it is. It's not that interesting to watch me fucking draw this either, is it, to be fair? So it's alright. But I do need another background I need many backgrounds, obviously. I need Australia background. I'm not going to draw that right now because I don't know where to draw. I was thinking of the Opera House, but I kind of think that's like, it's a bit lame. I've looked at angles of it. Like, I remember it from a certain angle, and when I look at the photos from that kind of angle, it doesn't really look like what I'm expecting. I think most of the angles that you see are from the water, where you see all of the different curves, because the angle I'm thinking of was like, you can see the water, but you're stood on the land in front of it, and there's like just stairs going up to the Opera House, so you only get like one peak, I think, if I remember right, and then stairs going all the way around, and it's like, that's boring to draw. So I don't know whether to choose a different place that's not necessarily there. Like, I could just do the classic like Ayers Rock thing. Like that's classic Australia stuff, isn't it? But is that lame? I don't know. So anyway, what I'm going to do instead is Tony's Allotment. He's another character we're going to have. I don't care about that. Can we just... There we go. Why is that on that new layer? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all these. Apart from the sky. I have no sketch for this one, so I'm going to have to start with a sketch from scratch. Oh, that was me, what I was starting the stream with. That's my new beatboxing noise that I learned in my latest lesson with codfish. It's hard to do. I've been having to practice it all week. I got that, and like that. And you've got to do the hands, otherwise it doesn't box. The beat doesn't box properly if you don't do the hands. Sketch layer, right? Okay. So Tony's scene. Is this already wider than a normal scene? What is it? What is 4K? 3.8 something, right? Let's have a look. It's 3.840 by 2.160. This seems wider than that. Image size. Canvas size? Pixels, please. 6 by 2.9. Well, that's weird, isn't it? 6,144 by 2,916. Is that like a dupe? What do you call it? A multiple of that. I don't know. I'm going to just draw it as this because I don't know what's going on here, but I'm going to just draw it as this. It doesn't matter that much. But it is wrong. So I kind of need that size though, don't I? I need that size to know what size that is. Can I do a square that's that size maybe? Is it here? No. What if I do this? Let's have a look. It's gone. Oh, it's gone. What size is widescreen? I mean, not widescreen, 4K, man. Come on. Three 840 by 2160. So let's go like this. See what happens. 3 840 2160. Now what? Well, that's 4K, is it? That's strange, right? I'm sure there must have been a moment when I'm like, oh, I actually need more than this because they're going to be walking along. I'll extend it, and I've just done like 20% or something. Let's just like keep that as the 4K grid size. 4K what? 4K 4K. Well, that's what I want to do. 4K. Right, that'll do. That's just so I know where the actual screen size is. And honestly, I like having more than the 4K is, because then I can zoom, I can move it around and zoom in and stuff. Like, I think ideally I want to be zoomed in most of the time anyway. So being big is not bad, because I want to like have the outlines look nice with the characters, and then I want it like zoomed in to like cut them, and you know how you do with shots and that. So first of all, we're going to do a sketch to see what it is. So this is inside of Tony's allotment. And what I need, I'm going to do it kind of based on actually his allotment in real life. And it was like, I'm going to get rid of that 4K thing because I don't know what I'm doing with that. He has like a hut. Is that size 8? No, it's 15. He had a little hut to the side somewhere. Let's say there's a barrel next to it or some shit. And then over there was like a hawk shed, because there's going to be a hawk in it on this episode. So what if I was to do this then? Bit more like that, then I can actually zoom in and out of it. So let's say this is Tony's, this is the hawk bit, that's the mesh. Do I want it bigger than that? No. Then that's his shed, that's the door-ish there. He has a like, what's them things called? Chimney. A chimney. He's got a flat roof, we'll give him, because I can't bother to do anything with that. I'm going to do this with a pipe coming out the roof into the barrel. That's a water barrel. Does he have a window on here? I don't think he does in real life. Did we give him a window on here? I'm going to give him some bench outside. I think he had chairs outside, but I'm going to do a bench instead. Do we give him a window? The window was actually on this side in real life. Was there a window on that side as well? I think there was a window on that side of the shed, but you can't see that here. And on that side of the shed. If I do a window, I've got to do the inside of it. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to do like a sign. I think it's like some sign with some lad shit written on it. Then we have some kind of allotment things going on. If I draw the cage like this, will I regret that? I don't know. I may regret doing the cage that kind of shape, because I'm going to have to do this so the bird can be inside the hawk, Tony's hawk, pro skater. And then rubbish around the back of here, because that was how it actually was in real life also. Maybe a barbecue I think he had. Hola, Sarah Splash. I don't know why I wrote that, because I can just say it, obviously, because you're watching. I'll recap what I've started the stream with. So I've been trying to write music for this next episode today. On the piano, I've got some lovely piano music for me snail scene at the beginning. And also, I have problems because I only know how to use the programs that are on the laptop, on my Mac laptop, you know, like Logic and stuff like this. So I can't figure out how to record on here. Like, I haven't tried to figure out how to record on here, is the thing. But I do know how to record on there. So it's like it's pointless trying to record it on here, isn't it? Maybe. So I've been writing stuff on the piano. It's based on the intro. So I've got a piano right here. I even bought like a second webcam, look, that I was going to point at the piano so I could stream the piano stuff. But it's got like a fisheye lens on it, so it warps everything. So like the piano ends up being like a weird shape. I may be able to fix that in the program, but I don't know how to do that either. So I was writing that music and I'm kind of happy with it, but I need to record it and then I'm going to just pull it in here. I've also recorded the voices for the next episode as well. Sorry, for the first scene. I've got the voices for that. And I figured that's not really that interesting to stream either. So I came to draw Tony's hawk background. That's what this is. So this is Tony's allotment. And it's based on what it was like in real life. And I'm thinking, do I want the hawk cage to have this like perspective thing on it? It's weird doing perspective things because I feel like if I do perspective things on something, I should do them on more things. And it's like, other scenes don't have the perspective on, but I do think it looks better with perspective, doesn't it? Glenn's beatbox recorded. No, I've got a rough bit, but I haven't wrote that yet. I need to write that, I think, really. Perspective does look better. But the thing is, like, if you're going to do perspective, it needs to be right, and it's like, it's not going to be right, because you would see bits of the shed and bits of the top of it. This looks better, though, I think, than just having no perspective on. So there was flower plants in here, like cabbages or some shit. This was like a little bit with strawberries or something in, I think. With like a little tiny tunnel thing on the top of it. Like netting, you know. More rubbish, more like bushes and that. And he didn't have trees behind his allotment, but I will draw some trees on there because I think it looks better. That could be someone else's allotment coming through there, because there was a guy next door. I don't know. Trees. What's the opinion? I do have perspective on some parts, don't I? I've deleted all that stuff before, though. There's not really perspective on there. I mean, this is technically perspective the way this, like, I've got rid of the outlines just so I can drop the colours. I think that'll work, though. That's, like, enough. I'll do more bushes behind it and stuff. I know I'm going to have to draw the hawk, like. Have you seen the actual hawk? I did have a photo of it on my phone. It'll be hard to find. It'll be, like, long trying to find it, though. Oh, also, at the beginning of the episode... the stream, I showed one of me beatbox things that I learned of codfish on my last lesson, which was this little noise here. I'm crap at it though. It's going to take some while. When he did it, it was like it went like pew. He's going pew, pew, pew. And I can't do that yet. But I will practice. And I think he made us do that because it's not necessarily just for that noise. It was because that noise lends itself to other noises that you can then learn afterwards. So we'll do that. I was supposed to have another lesson today, but he was in Germany, I think, for some kind of... I don't know if it's like a gig or a showcase or a battle. I'm not sure. He's his own guy and he does whatever he wants, man. Like me. Okay, that's kind of looking pretty good. I don't want a window on the front because I don't want to draw the inside, but also Tony didn't have a window on the front of his either. There's space for graffiti and stuff also, I guess, on things. graph, clouds. Right, that's going to work. I didn't contact management. I'm not going to contact management, man. I'm not a contact management kind of guy. I think it's funnier to like to just have the joke though. Right, so this is the boring part now, isn't it? Of like deciphering this sketch and starting to do outlines, which takes ages. Do me outline layer. So there's a third person in the chat there. Hello, third person. If you want to put something in the chat, I will add it as graffiti in the final drawn thing. It can be as offensive as you like. Well, I guess not as offensive as you like. There is a limit to what I'll put in. Like it's further than most, I think, but it's like, you know, it's there still. Right, let's opacity the sketch layer down a bit. Typing on my phone and watching, yeah, that's handy to be fair. Okay, I probably should zoom in, right? If I can figure out how to do that. Oh, get in. Love that error noise, like that's my favourite. Let's start with the shed then, anyway. Yeah. So one of my things, right, I was explaining this before. You can press shift as you draw lines and they make them perfectly square. And I don't like it. But I think it's handy to get like basics down. So that I've wrote outline on that layer there, but I won't be using that. Well, the annoying thing about that error noise though is that like I'm not doing errors. Like I've never made a mistake in my life. No, it's like I don't know what happens. It's like when I click a different layer or something like that, and it selects somehow the file or edit or image at the top up here, and then it's error noises when I go to click play. I mean, sorry, when I go to draw. Right, that doesn't need to be straight. That clearly, yeah, no. So there you can now go also light. I'm going to call this one for realsies outline. Because that one I called outline and it wasn't. And I'm going to make it green because that's what I like. So then I've got the straight lines to follow. And I will draw over them freehand. So then I get a little bit of a wobble in my line because I prefer the look of it. It looks real, man, and I'm real. I don't like doing that though when it goes over. Oh god. What I used to do on the iPad when I was drawing on the iPad on Procreate, oh god, that was too wonky, was that I'd like, I don't know if I can do it on here, maybe I'll try. Like I use my hand as a reference off the side of the iPad and like lock it in and then draw along, and it's not perfect, but it's still got a little bit of a wobble in. Let's try, if I go lower down here, move my keyboard out the way, I may be able to do it here like with this. Yeah, that works, right? No, that's crap. It's no better than it would be without it. I'm going to use it though. I'll take it. Right, there we go. That's like very, very rough. That sketch layer can go way more opacityed. I'm going to colour the shed in. I think draw the shed and colour the shed in first before I start all the rest of it, because I think it's more interesting to have something on the screen, isn't it? Oh, come on. And what I mean by something on the screen, I mean colour. It's more interesting to have something coloured in so you can see where it's going. Especially if someone's a new viewer that's not watched anything before. That feels wonky, so I'm going to turn that into a little bit of dirt. I'm going to put some grass here. Yes, that's good. I'll get rid of that side, and I'm going to draw this bush straight in front of it as well. Didn't like that bit there, so that's going to get a little bit of rock in front of it. One of the classic rocks. Big rock, that mind. So the chair, though, I think I like the idea of the chair. I'm going to make it a straight line, though, so I can find it. Alright, buddy. Why is that happening? Oh, because I'm doing that stupid thing on it. So chair. That's where the chair's going. See, now I feel like I'm stuck with this stupid perspective thing, man. This chair's not having perspective. Wow, that's wonky, like. That's maybe too wonky, that. Is that too high for the back of a chair? No, I don't care. Oh, you know what? It is too high, isn't it? Right. Selection Q, so I can get rid of this bit. Yoink. Oh no, I can add this bit to the mask. And then I can V to move it down. Let's go on there instead. Right. Because I'm going to do a little bit of perspective, even though I just said it's bullshit. Have you watched Arch Enemy before, Sarah? Because one of my customers is at an Arch Enemy gig today. I wanted to go, but it was very Manchestery, and that's a little bit too far for me to go, like. I've seen them before, though. If I hadn't seen them before, would I go to Manchester? Probs not still. That is wonky. That's fine, though. It's just an allotment chair, man. I'm going to do... Oops. Nope, not familiar. It's metal. I thought you liked metal, don't you? Actually, they had a song called Nemesis, which is what I based my original studio name on, Tattoo Studio. Sleep Token. Never heard of that, like. That's a bad chair, that, innit? That's a bad chair, that, like. It may need a second, like, maybe something like that on the top of there. A little bit more interesting. I'm going to draw the door. That's too short. I wish I could remember what he had wrote on the top of the door. It's like one of them, just, you know, them crap signs that you can buy at like any garden centre or something. It says like, what was it, man? It's like, it'll say something like be a garden or something like that. That might work, you know, that might be enough. There we go, that's good. We'll have a bit of dirt up the back of there also. One shed. Excellent. I'm going to draw this. Hang on, I'll get the text out. Let's write beer garden then. Do you like me shed font, by the way? I made it myself. Should it be Tony's beer garden or just beer garden? Just beer garden's fine. Life is a garden. That's an American thing. I don't think English people would do that. English people wouldn't dare write something like that in their allotment. Is it really? I think it's probably because we don't actually say dig it. Maybe I could have other signs on here, to be fair. I think that would be good. And he might have actually had some other signs. Right. Sketch layer, where are we at? That looks alright. Yeah, that's actually like pretty good, to be fair, when you take the sketch off, isn't it? Okay, let's get some for realsies outline. That's his barrel. Oh, that's a weird looking hand bush. Oh, I've never done two with them next to each other before. That's a new, like a first. That's horrible lines. Barrel, nice. There we go. That works. And I'm gonna have a bit of drain pipe coming off into it. Don't know where it comes from though. Goes up there. I don't like that drain pipe actually, you know. What I'm going to do is have it come down next to the shed so it's attached. That's better. Okay. Yes, that's good. I like that. Let's do this pile of rubbish stuff. I'll add things into that later. No, that's no good. That doesn't look right. I don't know. That's going to work for now, I think. Oh, I said I was going to have a barbecue there, didn't I? Right, I'm gonna start colouring the shed in though, because this is like coming along. So I want me shadow layer, which is a 25% opaque, and I'll do that now. Is that correct? For real, I wish that was called outline. I'm going to call this straights, and I'm going to get rid of for realty's outline because it's throwing us off. Outline, right. This is me trick. Click. Select all these little dudes. Pow, pow, pow. And then click refine edge and just click OK because I've already sorted that out. I've got to do this stupid thing. Here, right. Oh, no, I'm not going to get the error noise now. I wish I knew how to fix that without having to draw them all separately. Right. Then I've got my selection. And I can just colour it in, man. That's black. That's because I'm on the outline layer. Classic. I'm going to give it this... No, you know what? This is the opposite side, isn't it? So this is like... Tony's allotment was opposite ours. So on the other side in the entrance, I've got the light source coming this direction. So that means shadows are all on that side. However, because in real life, Tony's allotment was the opposite way around, I'm going to do the shadows on the other side. Just to keep the sun kind of in the right place. Like, even though I said I'm not doing perfect shadows anyway, it's just something I wanted to do. I wanted to consider it at least. I do wish I could have had the music sorted for this stream though, so I could have put it on and showed you. Will happen eventually though. That's going to be much lower than that. So the piano thing, I was actually trying to do it on the violin as well, to be fair. But I'm crap at that now. Because I haven't practiced properly for ages. But I was going to do it on the piano. And it's based on the intro music, you know, that thing. But I'm doing it real slow because this is just for like, it's just to give some instrumental music while the snail's snailing along before he gets crushed by a chav boot. There we go. Bit shards in it. I'll put a bit there as well. Looking alright, isn't it? Should I put what's that stuff called? Wood. I should put wood effect on it, do you think? Let's have a quick look at that. If I was to draw wood on it, it would be this way. It does look better with that on, doesn't it? It looks much better with that on, actually. Okay, in that case, I'm going to do the outline selection thing again. You know what? I can undo, can't I? There we go. Some nice lines there before. Oh, I can't have it be that wonky at the end, like. These are some wonky bits of wood, these, like. Oh, that's no good. I don't want a line to be like that. I don't like that wonky bit. Oh, God, come on. My God, can I even draw? Evidently, that answer to that is no, right? You know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to leave the wonk in if it happens. I'm not doing that. Does that look better? It probably does look better to be able to see one through there, though. It's thin, though. I'm going to put it here. Right, that's it. Does look better, though, I think. Okay, so I want a color layer also. Colors. And we'll go on green on that also. Oh, I've made that awkward, haven't I? You know what I can actually do? I've just realised. I've already got it selected there, man. Okay. Let's go for some kind of dark brown, because Tony's allotment was dark brown. There we go. Beautiful. Now what I'll do is select the outline again. And I will select alternate planks. Oh, right, I understand. Did you understand this already when you said like you're watching it and you're on your phone with the text thing? That's why it says there's 3 people on. I was thinking, oh, there's a mystery third person. I think I prefer knowing that it's just you on right now, because it makes it like, I know you don't give a fuck about my stupid crack. Come on. That's so fucking irritating, that, isn't it? I was kind of thinking like, oh, I've got a third person. I should be interesting so I don't lose them. Instead, it's just little old Sarah Splash again. Nice. That works, right. Cool. Let's do a straight one here. Wow, that was too close. So it seems like you're such an expert on error noises, right? Why do you think that's happening? That was lazy and bad. Right, okay. Nice, I like that. I'm going to do some knots in this one. That's a bad knot. Do I have... I just thought there, I may even have like a quick... I do have a phone recording of the piano bit. I'm going to see if I can hear that first. Then I can maybe show you what my idea was for it. At work, it means you've asked computer to do something it can't. Whether so, it's like the thing is that the annoying thing is it does what I've asked it to do. I've asked it to be a brush again after being a selection tool, and it does do that. It just beeps at the same time. I'm clearly just a Photoshop noob. Right, that's them uns done. The awkward one. What's happened there? Oh, I've done it on the outline layer. My God. God damn it. Right. Can I even undo that far? I hope so. Oh, God. I can't. Look, I've went over the outline layer. Am I a noob? I think I might be a noob, you know. Oh dear. Fine. God damn it, that's happened. It happened loads of times before. I just normally catch it straight away. I didn't normally do that much before I catch it. That's slightly disheartening. Let's do it on the colour layer then. And I'll fix that outline layer afterwards. That's a rough one, isn't it? I think I like this. Oh my God, I can't even draw. I like this plank more before I mess that up. That is some open grey in that. Or rings, I mean. I think some of them I could even fit another one in between. No, I'm not leaving that mistake in. Oh, should I fix that now? I'm going to fix that now. That's so annoying, that. The other annoying thing is that that's now on that outline layer forever. That's going to ruin me colouring book in if I ever make a colouring book. I know, that's the best one as well. I was talking to Sophie the other day on about doing some more podcasts, which I think is going to happen, because I think she's up for editing it now, which will make it much easier for me, because it's too much editing for me to do now when I've got all this to do. What's happened there? That's weird. There's a weird little colour there. Is that because I'm slightly over the outline? Yeah, so Sophie will do the editing, which will give me more time for my own things. And she also was on about like flash sheets. Maybe I should draw a flash sheet of cartoon things, like Halloween ones or something, just to get people interested in getting tattoos of it. I've got a couple of people who want some tattoos from the cartoon, like a few people want a Glenn tattoo. I think Glenn seems to be people's favourite character. To be fair though, he is my favourite character also. I think out of the two, Glenn's the most like me. because I fucking talk like this all the time out, and I fucking say it fucking all the time after fucking everything out. And I can fucking pure beatbox out. I tried to put clips of that last stream on Facebook, and for some reason they wouldn't upload. I don't know if it's because I said Desmond is a fucking cock in the beatboxing. Desmond is a fucking cock. Something like that. And I don't know if that's what made it get no audio on, or is it like a weird file type that downloads from here? I just don't know. What are birds? We just don't know. Refine the old hedge. Right, watch this. Press Q. Error noise. Even though that's what you do. It's trying to make us look like I make mistakes, man. Like, look, I pressed Q, which is get rid of the quick mask. And then it's like, look, that's up here, 6, size 6. I press the button to make it go to size 7. And it does. Size 8, size 9, size 8, size 7, size 6. It's working exactly how you want it to. Except for with the extra fucking noise that I don't want. Colours layer. Right, there we go. I'm going to do a knot here this time. I don't like that because it looks like they're connected now. That's a weird one. Don't know if I'm going to love that. Oh, I can't do that, man. Have you watched Westworld before? I just started watching that because I got a dodgy Fire Stick thing. You know why? Because I'm a criminal. Yeah, I'm a criminal. You goddamn right. The words aren't like a dagger with a jagged edge, though. And they won't stab you in the leg, regardless of your sexuality. Like M&M's would, allegedly. Or Slimbo Shadius. Oh, like the yeah, because the piano's got that that auto player thing on it, and it plays like some kind of modern songs, but in that style. Yeah, I like that. I noticed they were doing Black Hole Sun at first, and I'm like, hang on, is that like a song? I did a tattoo earlier on some lass, and her, like, she's young, like I think she's 18, and her mate was 19 who came before. Oh, there's a new song every episode. I didn't know that. Her mate's 19 who came before, and they've been like best mates since they were at school. And this time, her mate wasn't with her, and like she's come every time, and they were getting into tattoos together, kind of thing. And I didn't mention it. She just said like, "Oh, my friend's not coming today because she's fell out with us because I got a new friend." And I'm like, oh, right. It's classic like 18, 19-year-old lass stuff, isn't it? I thought it was funny. They've been friends forever, and now she's got a new friend, and she's went back with her boyfriend or something, and it's like other friends like, that's it. Cool, I like that. I do think that the top ones are a bit too wide though, but I think I'm going to leave it. That looks nice. That looks nice, you know? That's nice. Pow, pow, pow. Okay, cool. Refine edge. Yes. Then go on the colours layer. I'm going to do that red. I don't know. No, I'm not. I don't like it. Orange? Yeah, I'll do. Why do you think that girls are like this with each other? Do you think it's like competition for attention or something like that? Where's my shadows layer gone now? There it is. It's because it's not called shads, man, that's why. Like, I didn't get the idea that she was replacing it, but you never know, to be fair. Yeah, I think it's like an insecurity thing. I get I did a little bit of psychology on it, and I get the feeling like it's like I could see how this other lass was being when she was saying like they're both all right, you know what I mean? They're funny. They have like humour in that. But I could see the other lass like being very agreeable. Like I was playing beatbox music all day while I was tattooing her, and she's like, "Oh, I like this. This is the kind of thing I would listen to at home," kind of thing. And I'm like, I don't know if I believe you. I think she's saying it because she's into tattoos and I'm a tattooer, so that's cool now. And it's like, I know we can't diagnose people as narcissists, but like, there's patterns that kind of fit, even if you're not a one. And that's kind of one of them. And I think it's maybe like, I asked some more questions. I don't know if do you know about narcissism? I know like the word's thrown around all the time. I don't know if I'm assuming you will know something about it, right? But I understand like I think it's narcissistic supply. So the narcissist has like the thing that they want from your situation. And it could be anything. It could be like money. It could be power. It could be attention. It could be that they like you being miserable because it makes them feel good. It could be anything like that. And I feel like there might be something like that going on there. And I think like the one, like they're both at different levels on the looks hierarchy. And it's like, there's a weird thing where, especially younger, like more immature lasses, will pretend that you're not, even though they all know what the actual hierarchy is. and then kind of like try and, what is it now? What am I saying? Like, I think she's keeping this lass who I tattooed today around because she looks better compared to her. And it's like, I asked some questions, like, when you go out together, what happens? Like, is it like kind of, she's hanging around with you until she gets some attention off some lad and then she's gone? And she's like, yeah, every time. And it's like, yeah, right, okay. And we can't say that she's definitely that, but, you know, it's common these days. And I don't think social media helps at all with it. I just think it's interesting, and I think it's funny to like be able to spot it. Like I spotted it like months ago, because like, they've been friends since like primary school. But it's like now they're at the age when they're starting to go out and they're starting to get like attention from lads and stuff like that. And one of them's clearly going to get more. So it's like projection potentially, like she's willing to abandon her mate, or is it rejection? Yeah, she's willing to reject her mate for like attention elsewhere. So when her mate like gets a new friend, she assumes that her friend is rejecting her, and it feels bad for the narcissist to be rejected because they are the ones who deserve all the attention in their heads. You had a friend like that when you were 20s? Was that like who would use you for that kind of thing? It's just like basic insecurity, isn't it? Really, I think. But like I said, it's like it's funny to have spotted it and then be like, I can see this going this way later. Yeah. Because you always only end up drained in them kind of situations, don't you? Because they like literally are just milking you dry. Like they don't give a fuck if you feel bad. And I would hazard a guess that you're happier than her now, though. Because that kind of stuff doesn't lead to a good place in the end, does it? Yeah. I think what ends up happening is that it, like the whole time they're doing that, I heard it. I don't know if it was on like a cartoon or something. I heard it described as like they're like a sports car or something like that, and it's like, yeah, they look good now while the paint's all shiny and that, but at some point that paint's gonna like come off, and then they're not gonna have anything to back it up. Where the whole time, because you didn't have access to that necessarily, or as much as they do, you're building a personality. So it's like when that stuff runs out, you've still got the personality where they've got nothing left. And probably 19 kids to like 18 different dads. Yeah, it's not really a stream kind of conversation. So that's me colours layer. Oh, my rust's going on my colours layer now. Is it cool? That's fine. I think they'll need the dirt layer to be different though. Can't remember if dirt was 50% or what. Classic. But she thought she was probably winning at life as well. It's brutal though. Like I kind of feel sorry for them at the same time, because they do like this lass. Like I can see it with them specifically. Like, she'll think she's winning. Like, she'll think she's winning at life because she's got all this attention and stuff like that. But it's like it does go. She's not getting attention from the people that matter. She's getting attention from people who only are going to use her and then drop her. Oh, I can't do that selection thing because that stupid outline thing. But this is part of that social media like thing, isn't it, as well? Like, it looks like if you dress this certain way, you get more attention. It's like, yeah, you do. But it's like, who are you getting the attention from? Then it's like, oh, he loves me. He definitely loves me. And it's like, he might not. That's maybe not what it is. I've been watching some guy talk on YouTube about this kind of thing, and I find it very, very interesting. About like the differences between like the two sexes and how they look at stuff. And it's like, he seems to know his stuff. I think he's like a psychologist or something. He seems to know his stuff. I don't know if he is though. But some of the stuff he said, like, I've never thought of before, and it's like, fuck, that makes a lot of sense. I can't think of any of it right now, like. I'll find a link. I'll send it when I'm not on the stream, so I don't have to like look for it now. Because I don't know what it's. I don't know. Like, I'm on the wrong. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you. At first, I thought it was just some guy who was like a incel and hates women kind of thing. Like, at first, it's like some of the little clips I've seen that I'm like, hang on, is that like what this is? But it's like he doesn't. I think he helps. Also, he helps women also. But sometimes the things he's got to say to people are not nice. Like, he'll help people with what do you call it? Like, you can ring him or call him on the FaceTime thing or whatever, you know, and have him do like a review of your life kind of thing, and be like, this is what you're doing wrong. This is why you're not getting attention from people or whatever. And it's stuff like, have you washed yourself today, kind of thing, and they're like, no. So, well, fucking wash yourself, then, you weirdo. I'm on the outline layer, look, see? Shadows. What's going on there? Something's going on there. Right, I erased the outline layer. Okay, cool. I was on about like some people, he'd said like one guy was wearing like this real comfortable jumper, and it's like, don't wear that because that's not going to have women like you. And he's like, but I need to be comfortable though. And he's like, all right then. Be comfortable, that's your choice. And I think there is a difference, isn't there, with like comfortable house clothes, and then you go on how you present yourself in the world. And I normally don't give a fuck about that, but it's like, maybe I should. And I do feel more comfortable if I'm wearing like nice clothes than if I'm not. So, you know, it does make a difference. Okay, cool. Colours, grass, I mean, bush colour. Bam. I'm not doing them all the same colour, like. I want a light one there. Maybe a more green one. I don't like that green. That one. That one. That can be one of them. Cool. Looking alright. Let's look at the sketch layer again, see where we are. That's not looking bad, that, like. What colour is this barrel? It's metal in it. That's going to be a metal barrel, I think. Right, ready for some error noise? Oh, it didn't happen this time, did it not? There you go. No reason. On the wrong layer, man. Clearly too tired for this right now. Red. Okay. What do you think was in it before, like? Oil. Probes oil in it, actually. Let's go red. Colours, yes. B. J, in fact, yeah, there you go. Too light. Like that. Not oil then. Okay, what was in it then? Water. Can I do some funky like brush thing? What if I did this? Is that the size that'll go, is it? I don't like that, like. What's this stuff? I'll go big with that. I can't. Why? I can. Nice. I like that. Okay, I like that, but I don't love it. Where's my rust layer? Oh, that's like canny believable rust, that like. Shut up, man. Fuck's sake. I'm going to do actual rust on top though. Like my cartoon rust as well. What is going on there? Big red bars here are used for people to drop off their unused medications. Are they really? I thought people just sold them to other people who wanted medications. I thought people loved using other people's medications. Or is that just tramadol? water. There we go. Because a lot of people selling tramadol to other people. Because that happens a lot here. Hydrocodone or Percocet. I've heard of Percocet, but I don't know what it is. I've heard of it on rap songs. Does it make you tired or something? Or is it like a... Because tramadol's morphine based, right? I've seen people use it to get tattooed a lot. And it's like, I know some lad whose nana has it for her back or something, but only just, like, she never uses it and she just sells it instead. Or he sells it for her or whatever. It's like, God. They don't give a fuck, do they? She'd rather have money than a back not hurt. But I understand. They're in the struggle, and it's like everyone is. It's a C2 narcotic Percocet. I don't know what C2 narcotic means. Class 2. Is that what you mean? What does it do? Or what's it for? Is it like a painkiller? Tramadol is a C4. So does that mean like class? Oh, it's fucking class hard. Pain, right, okay. That's what most of it's for, isn't it? People don't like pain, like, just fucking have a bit of pain, man. Treat yourself. Just treat yourself to a bit of pain now and again, man. Soft cunts. I think I've tried tramadol before and it didn't do anything to me anyway. I tried it for a tattoo. I also tried oh, what's that other one called? Codeine. I tried codeine and I tried cocodamol, all in the same session. I may have said this on another podcast before. None of it did anything to us. Bupes is the only one that seems to do anything to me, and I don't think my liver is pleased about that. Yeah. How does codeine work? Like, it's on your fucking codeine receptors or something. It works on your dean receptors. Like, loads of people, I've seen loads of people like properly out of it, like getting tattooed on codeine. To the point they can hardly move. Like, I don't know if they've just overdosed or something on it though to get like that. But it did nothing at all to me. But I'm a fucking drugs mess, aren't I? So, you know. There's Tylenol and codeine. I'm surprised they didn't bleed all over the place. Tylenol. I've heard a lot of these words, but I don't know. Like, they might have bled all over the place, I'm not sure. It wasn't me tattooing them. It was actually one of my ex-girlfriends at a tattoo convention getting tattooed by some bloke. And it's like, she was just out of it completely. Honestly, most of these things that you're saying here, I've only heard on Eminem songs. He's not scared of a painkiller though, is he? Or he wasn't. That's not an aesthetic shape. It looks like a bat. No, I don't like that shape. That's better. That's an aesthetic shape. Closer to one. Oh, I'm liking this already. I'm liking this. That needs to be greater than that. Is that too light for... Yeah, that's too light for there. Much nicer. It does look way better when there's like something going on. I mean, when the colours are already on there. Do you like me spits now? It's good, isn't it? No, that was bad. That was a bad one. Oh, just as another viewer on as well. Stop laughing at me, bad beatboxing, man. I'm practicing. I'm new. I keep highlighting that beer garden sign and forgetting to colour it in every time. I wish I knew some of the lyrics with them drug words in, so I could like try and beatbox it and rap them. That'd be hard. I don't know why I like the wonky. I keep forgetting what these are called. Chimney. I feel like it looks like a witch's chimney or something. Or like off a wizard tower or something like that. Right, shadows please. Give it a bit there as well, why not? It's going to be mostly rusty colour because that's what they all are. I feel like it's missing something on there. Like that's a bad colour actually, I think. I want it a bit greyer than that. That's too grey. Ah, too dark. Too brown. Perfect. I mean, it's not, but that's too brown, man. Needs to be more red. Nah. Close. That's one. That's the one. I'm going to give it them like lines out of this as well. A little bit of drips on it and stuff. Look at that. Beautiful. Perfect. Well, I'm doing the beer garden sign. You know, when other people come on, what do you reckon's going through their heads? Are they just like, mate, this is fucking crap? I wanted to come on an art stream and this is fucking shit, mate. Oh my god, and that noise is not helping. I'm on the dirt layer. I knew there was something up with that. The shadows need to be underneath the outline. That's why they were before. I don't think this stream is very conclusive to new viewers. Because not much is going on, and I'm not like talking loads, am I really? And when I am talking, it's just like the same shit. Or random shit that's like only me and you know what I'm talking about. That's okay. It's not ideal. I'm going to do a dirt layer. Oh yes, that's the one. I wonder if there's a better category to stream in, or a better place to stream, like YouTube might be better or something. I don't know. Probably not though. That works. That works. This is coming together faster than the other ones, I feel like, which I needed because it was taking ages. Like, this hawk thing, then I'm going to try that. Have I got my straight lines layer still or not? Is that gone? Nice. Your comments weren't posted. You weren't attached. It said you were like. It said it was only 2 viewers for a little bit, and one of them is me because I've got it on here so I can like look. We like answering all my questions and shit like. That has to be a different layer, man. Oh, I've done it on a different layer. Pff, I'm a genius, man. Come on. Hawk cage. Hike cage. How do you feel about this Hawk Tour girl being like famous for just saying one thing one time? I don't blame her. Like, she might as well go for it, innit? Because she's getting paid. I think it says more about society than her. Oh, really? It's mental how the internet can just be like, you're famous now, go, don't fuck it up. And if you do, they're just like, right, you're not famous anymore, everyone hates you now, go. Yeah. I can't wait to get cancelled for some of the stuff I've said on this stream already. It's going to be 20 years, so at least 20 years, and I'll be like, right, all my cancellations are coming. In fact, if they find the Thanderton podcast, I think that's got more more chance of getting cancelled for that. There was 100% some cancelable stuff on that. Especially the Two Doctors episode. That would not go down well these days. Although I don't know, these days it might again, because I think it's starting to turn, like I was saying the other day. That's looking pretty hawky, that, like. I mean, I need some kind of other hut to go on that. Do I need another hut to go on that? I do. I will do this bush attached. No, I won't. I won't do that. I'm going to get rid of that now. Where's my straight lines layer gone? There. I'm going to make the hawk layer. It means nothing at all. Well, like in your country. Can you remember the Two Doctors episode though? When NG's girlfriend couldn't have the baby. It's actually, well, she... I'm not going to start saying it. What do you mean, Doctor? She can't. Well, oh, sweet. We've got a spam person. Let's ban them immediately. Ban. Nice. Oh dear. Tools. Hang on. Docs. Chat. Sweet. There we go. Oh, you got censored for writing that. Huh. It doesn't always doesn't always tell me when that happens. The other day there was a guy talking on here, and he was writing a lot of naughty things. Let me have a look. It must be a while ago, right? No, it's not coming up. So, yeah, this guy was writing naughty things on here the other day, and it was popping up in the chat asking me if I want to allow it, because like I didn't have the chat on my screen then, because I now have got it popping up. I had to look at the other screen to see any chat messages. I just kept after check now and again. I'm so pleased to have this beep, even though that's like apparently not a good thing to do. But yeah, he was kept writing naughty things, and I'm just like, mate, on this stream we're allowed, we can talk whatever we want. Then it's like afterwards I'm like, hang on, that's probably not a good thing. Like, whether I don't care about it or not, if he's writing that stuff and I'm just allowing it on, it means my stream's going to get shown to less people, doesn't it? So it's like, okay, then fine. I think we can say the words though, right? We can say the word mong, right? That's called Down syndrome because it makes you absolutely mongo. Something up with that bush. Don't like it. I'm going to leave it though. You know what? This will fix it. There you go. Still weird. So what happens if you try to type it? It doesn't even let you write it. washing machine. There's going to be a washing machine over here. That's weird then, because that, like, on his thing, it was actually sending it. I'm not doing another shopping trolley. That was horrible to draw that. Where we are, shed stuff, backgrounds. Oh, it's hard to find. It's hard to find the first episode backgrounds. River, yes, okay, I've got it there. River merged PNG 1. Let's have a look at that. There's a trolley for you down there. Look at all them lines, man. That's too many lines. There's a gap in there. Doesn't matter though. There's one of these though. Like, look at that, and a little needle on. There's a booby mag. We've got a bucket. That's a micra, burned out micra. What's that say on that can? BHJ. Oh, BHJ, right? This is ball hurting juice. That's what it stands for. Because my friend, I don't know if I've told you this before, my friend was a delivery driver for some kind of company. I don't know what company. The delivery company. That's not the name. He was a delivery driver for this company, and every day his balls were hurting, and then he got a new round, and his balls stopped hurting, and it's like, he's like, that's weird. I wonder why. And he thought it must be like some certain bumps he was going over on that round or something. Then at some point his mate who took over his round wasn't able to do it anymore, so he had to do it again for like 2 weeks. And for that whole 2 weeks, his balls were hurting again. And the only difference with them 2 rounds is on his original round, where his balls hurt, he was getting 2 cans of Monster on a morning, or Relentless or something like that. And on the other round, the shop that he stopped off didn't sell it, so he didn't buy it. So that's it. It became ball hurting juice from then on for me. Does that kind of look like a barbecue? Kind of, right? Enough. Enough for this. That's a table, I guess. What else would there be? Random bits of wood boards, right? There's a lot of these dodgy lines, overlapping lines starting to appear around here. Probably at least one door. That's weird, I don't like it. I think the classic tyres. Tyres are always a classic, aren't they? Yes, that's probably enough, you know. Cool, that works. Oh god, I've got a headache. How long have I done here? 1 hour 37. That's not bad considering I was knackered before I even came down. Busy watching my programme. I was enjoying my bit self. Alright, start button. What program? EastEnders. That's weird now. I can't do Dylan's voice properly because I've learned that stupid throat-based thing. It's not stupid. I'm actually going into a chord instead by accident instead of just doing the like false chord thing. EastEnders. Now it's like. Right, shut up, man. Give our man. Give our, will ya? No, I won't. No, I fucking won't, mate. I won't give over. Why would I? No, I don't like that. Not even one bit. This is a very Canon Tony wall, like. That's too. I'm too zoomed out for that to do a nice shape. That's weird. That's weird, that one. It was going nice for a second, but then it went off. I don't know, like. I don't know about that because I'm going to do an accurate portrait of his teeth as well. I've already got it planned. If you had his teeth, I don't think you'd want someone to be drawing them on a cartoon. Beautiful, that like. It's fucking beautiful, that. And yeah, and brutal also. I did just B's teeth pretty accurately as well. Did I explain the difference with Just B's teeth and the Racist Basis teeth or not? No. I'll show you. I don't think I can show it with sound though, can I? I'll try. Tell us that I'm gonna. So I'll show you Just B's teeth first.
Got everybody puzzle when I'm on, I make spit summit. You hear us.
Gotta zoom in. That's actually like his teeth because he's got like a cap on one of them and it makes it look bigger and it makes it look like it's got an outline in real life. So Just B was like drawn just before I drew the Racist Bassist, Barry Knobhead. And I figured something out, which I've then since I found a, what is it now, like a clip of Simpsons No-Nos, I think it was called. It's not a clip, it's like a little picture of Simpsons No-Nos, and they've got like a sheet with that the eye should never go in front of the nose or whatever, and it's like teeth should always be round, never spiky unless directed to do so, kind of thing. And there's like there's different rules, basically. It's like a rule sheet of what you should never do, because sometimes it looks weird. They had like how the lip gets joined and stuff. The lip always has to have a full outline, or two outlines all the way around, you know. And this was after I like realised this myself. Barry Knobhead was drawn last, I think. He's like the last character I drew from this thing. And I learned something from Just B's one, which I didn't fix because it was going to take ages. I'd have to draw all the mouths again. So I fixed it on Barry Knobhead. So you notice when he's
dirty
speaking,
grey bastard.
Oh, really? Is look at the top teeth never move. They always stay still because they're attached to the skull. And I never thought about this on any of the other characters beforehand. I was just drawing cartoon mouths.
Lads, this is Barry.
Alright lads, I'm Barry Knobhead, and I reckon I'm the hardest man in both Seaham and Merton, maybe
So
even
he's-
Southampton.
His bottom teeth move around, but his top ones always stay the same. Where Just B, even though I've got his accurate mouth in,
To hurt you, never say it's on a night time like a curfew. Wanna
like his top teeth are flapping around all over the place. It's like he's got dentures in that are really loose.
clash me, then you'll see what the words do. Something you don't wanna catch like bird flu. I burst through with the crew and I'm swarming. Do the do, honey dew in the morning.
And it looks way better on Barry when his teeth are actually like fixed.
Shows a receipt.
What if they say no?
They wouldn't fucking dare, mate. I once had this old woman who was walking out with a set of biscuits. She did.
And the mouths aren't as accurate, annoyingly, as what I did them, because you've got to set what's it called? Is a final cut. You've got to set final cut to 30 frames per second because it's 24 as standard. Because the industry is 24 at standard, and that cartoon animator is 30. And it's like, no one's doing it at 30. Why are you making it 30? You can make Final Cut 30, but you've got to do that right at the start of the project. You can't change it halfway through. And because it's like a year and a half ago when I started it, I didn't know that. I didn't know I was going to wish I'd done it at that. I thought I was working at 24. Because you can export from Cartoon Animator at 24. But the problem is you're animating at 30 because there's no option to animate at 24. So I'm doing 30 frames for every second, and then I export it at 24, or I put it into Final Cut and it goes 24. It means that like 6 frames are getting deleted every time. They're getting merged in, so like some of the mouth shapes are gone, and I spent like ages putting these to make them right, and then they're gone. So for the next one, I'm going to be animating at 30 because I'm limited by Cartoon Animator. But yeah, there's his
Didn't stop for the beep, and you know me, I just sort of read. I gone, here, daft old cunt. Fucking shows your receipt now before I fucking kick that blind stick out your hand.
Oh, really?
Aye, right in the fucking hearing aid.
Can you hear that as well or not? I don't know if you can hear when I open it like that. Because I can hear it, but I don't know if like you can. Should I colour some more of this in probs, Bobs? I'm just going to go outline to there. Because that doesn't matter in there. That's not actually getting C in the bottom of that. Yeah, it's one of mine, like right in the fucking hearing aid. That was changed actually as well, because it wasn't that originally. Because Tony was struggling with it. I don't know if I told you this before. He was struggling. Because he's not a voice actor. But I think he did amazingly well for it, to be fair. Considering he's real uncomfortable with doing it and that. Proud of him. Oh, why, man? Why? Do you really? Or were these like new clothes? He's interesting to look at, to be fair, isn't he? Oh, hang on. Grant the ghost? Or Grant is in Dave? Creepy. That's not as satisfying as before. No, it's going to look good, that actually, I think. Grant is big. Grant, that's Dave. He's called Dave. Why is me thingy gone now? Right, there we go. Yeah, Grant's the dark spirit. Like Dave is the green thing, that's why it's called Dave's Cave. But he is actually based on a guy in real life called Grant. It's not only me who's thick, you know. You wonder why it's called Dave's Cave. Oh, that's Grant. That's me dark spirit. Don't mind him though. He's a good lad. Can't get over how nonsense you look, mate. Yeah. I have explained his crack before, haven't I? Like when he went to all these different mediums and they've all told him that he's got a dark spirit in real life. No, that's okay. That's okay. He actually seems like an alright guy, but like if they've all said that separately, like it must mean something, right? Like especially if you believe that kind of thing, which I do. Different mind him, though he's a good lad. Yeah, that'll do, yeah. That as well. Why not? Shut up, man. Can you do another chat test, please? I want to make sure it's coming back on my screen because I'm... Oh, it is. Okay, sweet. Does Dylan work at the grocery store? On the cartoon, you mean? Why would you say that? Oh, you know what? Actually, I never thought about him having a job, but like I like this idea of having him in like you normally used to seeing him metal, but all of a sudden he's in like a work outfit. Because clearly, like they're not a famous band. That was the crack that they're acting as if they're this good famous band, but they're actually just like in an open mic. Yeah, where does Dylan work? Yeah, maybe he works at Morrison's. I'm not sure if I'll be allowed to have Morrison's as a place, like, would I show, right? Or would I? Would I be allowed to put their name on me cartoon like that? Oh, no, yeah, he's always got the corpse paint on as well. Do you want your shopping in a bag? To little old ladies and that, they're just like, nah, you're all right, Dylan. I thought about calling it Moz's. Mortensons. I think I would maybe call it Morrison's in the cartoon, like with the dialogue. But have Moz's on the sign. Because I know that there was there was a company round, I don't know where it was. I don't know if it was in the northeast. I can't remember now. I think there was a few of them around. There was some guy had called his shop like he was an Indian guy, and he's called his shop Morrisings, and they made him change that even, and it wasn't even Morrison's. Then I think after he got, or was it Sainsbury's first? He had a Singsbury's and he had Morrisings. It might have been Sainsbury's was the one that like tried to sue him, and Morrison's just let it go because they thought it was funny. So maybe I'll be all right with Morrison's, but I can't remember the crack now. I can't remember which one it was. Cool, that looks good. I'm going to get rid of the hawk cage for a second because it's throwing me off. Oh dear. Oh, come on, man, please. It's adjacent. I do like want to do a scene in Morrison's though. I've got like a joke that I want to do for it. Like I don't know if it would be Terry. I feel like it's Terry, even though I think I've got Terry down as a nice guy in my head. Like he could be a prick sometimes. My idea was that like they're in the shop. Oh come on, man! And he like asks someone, "Where's the?" I wrote the joke as like gooseberry fools or something like that, but I'll change that because I don't like that. I don't think it's funny. Like the yogurts or something. Like, where's the yogurts at? And the person's like, "Oh, sorry, I don't work here, mate." He's like, it's like and I don't know that I can't remember the exact joke now. It's like, did I fucking ask you if you worked here? It's like, they're over there. It's like, was that fucking that hard? It sounds like a crap joke right now, but I think it's a little throwaway line on the cartoon. It will work. Will you stop with that noise, man? I wish I could. I might be able to disable that somewhere. I'm going to look into disabling that. I'm not even doing anything, man. There must be an option to disable the noise, right? Or at least change it. Disable key. Is there a disable key like? Really? Is this a joke? Is this a joke where I'm not disabled enough to understand? Oh, that key. Oh, God. It was a joke that I was disabled enough to understand. I used that the other day. I fucking love using that. Did I send... No, I didn't send you one, did I? Was that the colour of my dirt there? I can't remember. Does it matter for this? It doesn't really matter. Tony can have different colour dirt, man. That's in the wrong layer. It feels like a superpower having that disabled key, by the way. I went into a restaurant one time. May have already said this before, but I went into a restaurant one time and the guy was like trying to direct us to the bathroom. Because he's like, oh, the bathroom's there around the stairs at the back. And I just like kind of looked at him like, and I carried on walking. He's like, excuse me, sir, the bathroom is to the back of the shop. Or the restaurant, sorry. And then I went, put my key in the disabled door and went in and looked at him. And he like fucking melted into the ground. Little does he know, he was right. I'm not disabled, but I do have the key. You can see like his colleagues were like, oh my God. That's a weird handprint on there. I wasn't expecting that. I'll take it. I'll take it. Cool. One more bit of bush. Bit of bush. That's Alan Partridge. I don't like that. It's green. Too white. That's perfect. Not different enough, that like. Yeah, is that different enough? Probably when I get a shadow on it. Yeah, that works. Wait, where are we at? Colours. So close to the background colour though. Okay. Now what? This tyre. I'm going to colour this tyre in and then I might call it a fucking day, pal. I probably won't though, because I'm enjoying myself right now. What's the point of stopping then? Maybe the point would be to have energy tomorrow. Nah, fuck that, man. I'll let tomorrow may deal with that. What's this? Don't know. Looks like a box. That can be that colour also. Nice, that works. Cardboard box maybe? Don't love that. Let's do a little bit of a highlight on it. Don't hate it. I don't hate it. That's alright. It's alright. And this can be the same colour as that. Pale. Yeah, that works. I'll do some dirt later. It's already later. I'm doing it now. Cool. I like it when my dirt goes over the shadows. It looks better. It looks pure better, that like. Wow, that looks pure better, that like. Did not expect that to be like a reddish colour. Not dark enough. Oh, it's not reddish, it's just perfect grey. Right, okay, that makes sense. Tyre, excellent. Yes. Okay. Classic, the old shadows again, obviously, with the brush though, not the rubber. Hope I have an interesting dream tonight. I had a proper interesting dream yesterday. I was in like, I don't know what it was. It was like some kind of weird, like, medieval town almost. And I was dealing with vampires and that. But they were nice. So far. They probably won't have been nice in the end. I was playing this violin that was made out of like some natural wood looking thing. With branches all over it. It was real hard to get your hand round to like past all the stupid bits of branch that was coming off it. But I was managing, it was alright. And one of the guy who owned the violin was a beatboxer. But he's a beatboxer who actually exists in real life. Who I don't think plays the violin though, but I don't know that. Could be just judging him. For no reason. Is that everything? No, it's not. No, that's not going to be like that. It's just because I've got a shit outline there missing. Cool. Am I done yet? I feel like I might be done for this day. I think I've got a decent amount done there though for one day. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to highlight these. And then I'm going to colour them in, then I'm going to stop. Because I think it'll look way more finished with them. That's definitely going to be missing a part there, knew it. Why, man? You just did it, man. Pull up the chicken scene. Like, do you mean the background? I can. Did you want to like view it like? There it is from the left for the right. I've got mountains in the background, even though that's not canon for this area. This is missing a highlight. Where? Where? I fixed it. When? Before? Before now or just now? Left of the brick by the chicken pen door. Oh, on the top of here. Or this bit here, was it there? It was that bit, wasn't it? That was missing the highlight. I remember that bit, yeah, I remember fixing that. Did I mention that on the stream that I needed to be reminded to fix it, or had you spotted it and I wanted to just mention it because you're a good lad. Because you're a good cunt like that. Hang on, how's that going to go? That's going to be further out there than like that in this. I fucking know. I don't know if that's working. That's weird. I'm going to fuck that off and just do them all like this instead. I would have been gutted, like, I've done it a lot of times with that kind of shit. Did I explain the one about Terry being backwards on the cock video? I was gutted about that. There's nothing I can do about it now because it's already done. And I knew the whole time I was doing it as well. I knew it was backwards on purpose for the effect. So I need a highlight also, don't I? 15 that was. It's amazing how like good one little tiny skinny line can make it look as a highlight. Even though it's not that accurate, it just works. Whoa there, buddy, what's that all about? It's like very abstract to do it like this, I think, because it's kind of like I'm not trying to do it perfect and I'm limited by the style. Also, because that's enough to make it look corrugated, isn't it? But it's like it's only three different colours essentially. And the rust helped in that last scene as well, I think. To have the rust take a little bit of the shape helps a lot, I think. That's too close to rust, but it could be rusty, that. This is one thing that I like. This is why I like shadows and stuff like that, because basically, if you think about it, everything that you're ever looking at is only light and shadows reflecting onto stuff, isn't it? So it's like the more accurate the light and shadows are, the better it looks. Coordinated. Yeah, I think you mean corrugated, actually. Is it won't allow the word corrugate? I guess it's not such a common word, is it? Like, what else is corrugated? Coagulated. A coagulated fence. Why'd you dare be coagulated, man? Some bit of dirt, this colour dirt we're going to have on it. See, there we go. That's crap dirt. I want brown dirt. I think it also might look nice with a bit of highlight along the top, potential. Let's have a look at a bit of highlight along the top as well. Where's my highlight layer there? Is that going to look nice? Oh, it does, you know. Tiny bit. Just a little tiny bit. How did I do it on that one? Same. Oh, 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 just a bit. Oh, just a bit. I'm going over the line though. Bullshit. Nice. That is corrugated. That's coagulated as fuck, that, like. Oh, the old devs in the old dates, like, as they say. Whoever they is. Oh, that's corrugated in there, isn't it? Shame. That's a shame. It's a proper shame I can't be asked to do that right now. Or can I? I probably can, you know. I think I'm going to. Why are you doing that noise every time, man? I feel like this is going to be maybe, I don't know, different than this right now. I'm probably going to have to add some more bushes to this for when I get the bird in. I'll do it real simple for now, this then. Not feeling that. Too dark. That'll do. Nice, I like that. I like that colour straight away. That's rare. Don't hate that colour either. It's weird though. It's a bit brown, isn't it? That's nicer. I like a warmer colour like that. Right, that's pretty satisfying to me. Right now, I'm going to do that, aren't I? Yes, I'm definitely going to do that. I'm not going to be able to see it down there though, I don't think. It's only really adding that anyway, and it's not really that much. There we go, it's done. Give it a bit of rust so it makes it look like it's kind of involved. Actually, I feel like that would be this colour, wouldn't it? Cool, that'll do for this day, I think. I think that was pretty satisfying. I got a fair bit done there. Happy with that, pal. Of course, I'm a gangster. Let's have a look what this looks like, though. Hawk cage. When Hawk cage is in front of that, that's going to look pretty sweet, isn't it? See what Hawk cage looks like with a bit colour on. No, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to get carried away and do it all. Okay, I am going to go to bed. I'm fucking tired. I'm gonna go to fucking bed. I'm fucking tired as fuck. Oh, that was weird. Okay, bye. Bye, everybody. See you later, mate. Yeah, fucking see you later, mate. Yeah, fucking see you later, mate. That might be me, Australian guy. Yeah, mate, fucking speak to fucking management, bro. Speak to fucking management, mate. They don't say mate, though. I think mate's offensive in Australia. Right, okay, bye.